Hey guys, welcome back to the 5-Hour Show. I'm your host Raymond, and as you can see here today, we've got this first aid in the actual condition that I wanted it, which is ugly. But first aid, let's transform him. You pull out the back, flip over the rear section, flip over the front, and slide out the arms, which are very awkward looking. And there we go. That is our first aid. Now this first aid, it was a bargain deal. I got it for like $8 shipped. Now one of the things is that this first aid, he has two little posts right here. This little post, and if you can tell, this little post on this side is broken. Okay, right there. So if you turn around, you can see that it's almost snapping, but it's there still. So these are delicate. They've always been delicate. That's the thing about this. I've known this for years. Now, one of the things is that what I want to do was actually stick in a tiny piece of, Kabaya kit plastic and make him have like some kind of a talking device, like an antenna that he can, one of those headsets. And that's what I want to do. So I wanted to change it just a tad bit. For today, we're going to try to 100% disassemble him. So let's get started here, and we're going to pull out the rear section. These don't seem to have a certain way. Oh, but you do know which one. So the part with the lip goes on the outside. Okay. And then here's this centerpiece. And the centerpiece has a small, so you can't just pull it out. It's got a small section in there. I don't know if you can make it out. It's got a small section in there. Okay. So you can't just pull it out. It's like a little pin on both ends. Okay. And then what we'll do here, because at this point it doesn't really matter. There we go. I think they had disassembled it already, but here we go. Let's take these out. Okay, so they are longer screws than the one that's holding the foot. So the ones on the chest are way longer. So I'll put them in their respective sections here. Now, one of the things I could do is just bleach him, or use the oxidal peroxide, whatever, and make him white again. But that's not the goal. That is definitely not the goal. And then, oh wow, look at this. That is interesting. Wow. Never thought that would be the construction of first aid. Wow, that's interesting. Then we have this piece here. Okay, so, and it is a little shorter than the other two. And then we will pull this out, and then the arms come flying out. Then you can pull this out. So apparently it just lays there loose. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, and then of course the head just came flying out. Okay, then we had to disassemble this, which what I'll do for now is disassemble it so you can see it. Okay, and that's what I was talking about. Those are the pins. So yeah, whoever sold this, they disassembled it, got the best parts, and then reassembled this piece. I think that's what they did. And that's fine. I don't mind. I don't really care, because what we want to do is something else. So yeah, let's see. Well, shoot. What I want to do is just put these sections back together with the little screw so I don't confuse the screw. But yeah, that's what it seems like. And if not, we'll just fix it in the future again. And it's not to confuse this screw with the other one. But I mean, you know, for now, and just leave it there. Okay, so we've got all these parts here. Wait, I mean, here. Parts here. We've got the head, the chest, the two little wheels in the front, which are shockingly, I was kind of shockingly surprised at seeing that. And then, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little piece of metal in there, so that's kind of strange. Maybe, that's interesting. And then this section here, I'm sure that's the yep, the headlights. And then there's like this bar here, and I'm not sure what this bar does. I'm sure it comes out. And there it is. So it does come out. It's a square peg, just so you guys know. It is a square peg, and that's about it right there. So the square peg, and then we have that pin. We are going to be focusing on this here, and this is Cure 556. What it is the same as a WD-40, guys. So what we're gonna do is just spray some here. And of course, what we're going to do is we're going to tap it out. So I've got my tapper here, my safety punch. It's a little awkward, guys, but we'll get it done. Last thing I want is break it. Trying not to break it, guys. That's the whole thing, is to not break it. That's gonna be a problem. Shoot. You know what? Put that aside for now. Let's try the wheels here. That one was no problem. Oh, it took off some of the plastic in there, but it worked. Okay, let's do that for the next one. Okay, so these are not a problem. So let's get back to the other one. Okay. And maybe it's because I went with this one, but it could be that it should be on this side. So we will try it from the other side. I made a dent on it. That's not a good thing. Shoot. Shoot, guys. I already dented it right here. As you can see, right there. And that's not what I wanted to do. And it's kind of hard to tell where those... There's the stamps, by the way, for the Hasbro, Takara, Japan, whatever, right there. But anyway, oh, that's interesting. Well, not really, because you would expect that. The rub off symbol just rubs off, and that should be okay. Wow, I thought that would be one of the, if not the most easiest part, would be to remove that, and it seems like it's turning out to be the hardest part, and I'm not liking that. If I keep banging on this side, I don't want to break the other side. It is the side that has the indented area, so... Oh. Yeah, guys. See, that's the problem with it. Damn it. I broke it, guys. See? Now, give me a second. Okay, here we go. Pull this out. Man, that thing is really, really in there. Oh, man. So we did manage to free this piece, but now you guys know that the biggest problem will actually be this hinge. And that is incredibly tight in there. I thought I was moving it around. I haven't moved it at all. It hasn't even budged. I really was hoping it would come out really rather easily, but it didn't, as you can see. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are disassembling your toys or your custom projects, you need to be super careful. But this was disappointing. We will carefully and slowly remove this. But anyway, so as you can see, that does it for today's 5-hour show. The disassembly of Protectobot First Aid. Here are all the parts of the toy. And of course, we've got to disassemble this section here. But that's what it is. It's a cool toy. The assembly of the toy is interesting. It's not one of the most interesting toys per se, but its assembly is actually really interesting. I thought Blades was the most interesting one. First Aid here, though, however, we now know that this is going to be an issue. But anyway, once again, thank you for joining us on the 5-hour show. I hope you liked this small disassembly video. Share, like, comment if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think. I will catch you guys on the next episode. God bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Take care, guys. Take care of each other, and I will gladly see you guys on the next